Oh, it's brighter?
Jason Lloyd, The Athletic. It's only the preseason. You're not going to make too big of a deal about it, but that probably wasn't what you wanted to see the first time out with those guys. Just, I guess, your initial impressions of how the rotations and how the lineups looked.
Just got to, figure out how to play together. Of course, we're not, running too many ATOs out of timeouts because we don't want to, but I think in our early offensive stuff, we have enough stuff that they got to learn how to play together, especially having, 4 guys on the floor at the same time that need the basketball. So just figuring that out. Thought the second unit was great in that first half, moving bodies, moving the basketball. So that first unit just had to get used to playing with each other, especially being the first time out together.
Given the time that LeBron's missed, we talk about shortening the preseason and you only have one more game left. Do you have enough time to get this where you want it by next Tuesday, or do you think the start could be a little
We're going to
slow
get better as the
because-
season goes along, of course, but, we'll be better than we were tonight for sure.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. What happened to Kevin?
I think he banged knees or something.
He's okay as far as...
Yeah.
So the first 2 games, we saw Derek with the ball in his hands run your offense with your starters. And, of course, for 3 years, we've watched LeBron mostly run the offense here. Now they play together for the first time, and it seemed like when they were together, LeBron predominantly ran the offense with Derek going to the corner. Is that what you want, or is that part of some of the things you're talking about where you have to learn how to play together?
It's going to be both. D-Wade also, he's going to have to handle the ball some too. So it's going to be all 3 of those guys.
Dave McMenamin, ESPN, what did you make of LeBron's entire night in terms of conditioning, in terms of sharpness, in terms of, his fit with the new guys?
He hasn't played in I don't know how long. So, of course, his rhythm's going to be off. His passing, timing, it's just part of the game. But not worried about Bron. I know he'll be okay. But, tonight's his first night playing in a long time. So he'll get his rhythm, and then I'm not too worried about that.
Did you notice he had that spin move, I think, in the first or second quarter?
Kind of tweaked it again
yeah,
a little bit. Yeah, I saw that.
But
He didn't want to come
good,
out.
just okay.
Yeah, he was good.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. You mentioned the second unit. How different are they playing compared to the first unit and what you're asking them to
different players.
do? Yeah.
So they're going to do different things.
What do you foresee as the identity of that group then?
They're coming off pin downs, catch and shoot, moving the basketball, moving bodies. We have runners in that second group, so it's a little different than the first unit.
Spencer Davies, Basketball Insiders. Just what did you make of Derrick Rose and Jeff Green? It seems like they've really been playing well in this preseason, and it seems like they're just energetic and athletic as ever.
Yeah, D. Rose plays with a great pace. Miss or make, he's getting the ball up the floor fast, with pace, with speed. Want him attacking early. And Jeff just, rebounding the basketball, getting off the glass and attacking, be able to catch and go, getting to the basket, but also be able to facilitate from the elbow, with that second unit. So they've both been playing well. And, as we start adding offensively, things will get a lot easier for those guys also. 12 o'clock tomorrow.